The United States District Court for the Eastern District of Tennessee is now open pursuant to adjournment with the Honorable Jim McCook, United States Master Judge presiding. Please come to order and be seated.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the United States District Court for the Eastern District of Tennessee, welcome. This is an amazing and beautiful crowd gathered today, and I am so pleased to be here to celebrate this very special day with you and to welcome you as new American citizens to our East Tennessee communities. Before turning to the reason we are all here today, please welcome the Honorable Glenn Jacobs, Mayor of Knox County, Tennessee, for his welcoming remarks.
Thank you, Judge. First of all, congratulations. A lot of work went into this just wonderful achievement that you all have undertaken. Years ago, I was in a taxi cab in Washington, D.C. We were stuck in traffic, got to talking with the driver who is from Africa, sort of telling me his story. And finally I asked him, like, man, why are you here? You came to America from Africa, left behind everything that you had, your family, everything, to come to this country. And he's like, well, I'm not gonna be driving a cab forever. I'm gonna save my money, I'm gonna buy another cab. Then I'm gonna buy another cab. Then I'm gonna buy another cab. I'm gonna have a whole fleet of cabs because this is America, man, and anyone can make it here. And I thought to myself, that was the greatest summary of the American dream that I have ever heard. You all are now part of that. In this country, all of us have the opportunity to make of our lives what we will. There are virtually no limits. In many cases, the only limit is those we place upon ourselves. So congratulations again for this great achievement. I can't wait to see what you do with your version of the American dream. Welcome to our country, my new fellow Americans. Thank you.
Before turning to the United States Citizenship and Immigration Service to present motions to the court, I would like to recognize a few special guests here today. We have United States Magistrate Judge Deborah Poplin and representatives from Senator Blackburn's office, Senator Bill Hagerty's office, Congressman Tim Burchett's office, Congressman Chuck Fleischman's office, as well as representatives from the Daughters of the American Revolution, the National Society of Colonial Dames of America, Tennessee, the League of Women Voters, Knoxville, Knox County Election Commission, Knoxville Community Media, and the Public Building Authority. Thank you all for being here today to welcome and celebrate our new American citizens. The court will now recognize the United States Citizenship and Immigration Service. Are you prepared to make appropriate motions related to the citizenship of those approximately 150 individuals gathered here today?
Good morning. I'm Immigration Service Officer Engel from the Nashville Field Office, and it's a pleasure to be here with you in Knoxville today. May it please the court, the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services with the Department of Homeland Security notified 150 persons representing 44 different nationalities to appear before this court this morning for the administration of the Oath of Allegiance proceeding. Of those so notified, 3 have failed to respond to their call of roll. Those failing to respond on service list 573 are numbers 57, 90, and 144. The service will respectfully move at this time that those persons' applications be set to a later date due to their absence. 24 of the persons here present before the court have requested to have their names changed as part of this naturalization proceeding. These requests appear to be the service to be reasonable, and the service offers no objection. The appropriate orders have been prepared, and on the applicant's behalf, the service respectfully moves that these requests be granted as part of the proceedings. Among the applicants present, 2 desire to be admitted to citizenship upon a modified oath. Section 337 of the Immigration National Act provides for such admission upon presentation of evidence that bearing of arms on behalf of any country, Part 5A, and non-combat service in the Armed Forces, Part 5B, violated their religious training and belief. Section 337.1B of Title 8 Code of Federal Regulations provides for such omissions for others' reasons of good conscience. Applicants 13 and 122 have established to the service that Part 5A and Part 5B are violations of their religious training. These service respectfully moves that Section 5A and 5B be deleted accordingly, and that these applicants be admitted to citizenship upon modified oath. Each of these persons here present before the court has been examined by an officer of a U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Service office. Each has been found to be a good person of moral character, attached to the principles of the Constitution, and well-disposed to good order and happiness of the United States. Each has demonstrated a satisfactory knowledge of history and government of the United States, and further met the requirements of law concerning the ability to read, write, and speak the English language. In conclusion of this service, that each of these persons here present before the court is in all respects qualified for naturalization. On behalf of the United States government of the United States, I respectfully move that each of these persons assembled be admitted to citizenship upon taking the prescribed oath of allegiance.
Thank you. Upon consideration of the motions, they are well taken and are hereby granted. Today is, again, about the 150 individuals gathered from 44 countries who are becoming new United States citizens. This is one of the most joyous proceedings for a federal judge, but I know it's even more joyous for each of you. Today, and from this day forward, as you become United States citizens today, you will enjoy greater personal freedom than you could have under any other system of government. You will enjoy freedom of speech, freedom of worship. You will have the privilege of voting. You will have the freedom to think on your own and to form your own opinions. You will have the right to petition your new government. And you can serve as jurors in federal court. And as an aside, I hope to see each of you across the street one day serving in that capacity. But these rights and freedoms can be maintained only so long as we accept the personal responsibility that goes with them, and we respect the rule of law. By respecting and participating in the legal process of the United States to become a United States citizen, each of you has demonstrated that you understand and you embrace this new challenge. I will now call upon Marion Billingsley to administer the oath of allegiance. If each of you will please stand.
If you are taking the oath today, please raise your right hand. Do you hereby declare on oath that you absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty of whom or which you have heretofore been a subject or citizen, that you will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that you will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that you will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by law, that you will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by law, that you will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by law, and that you take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or a purpose of evasion. So help you God.
Congratulations. I am so honored to be the first to say that to you as you have now become United States citizens. I applaud your courage, your dedication, and your resolve. So please join me in celebrating our new American citizens. Now, if you will remain standing and if everyone else will stand, I would like to call upon Grace Fry to first lead the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we will have the honor of hearing her sing our national anthem. So if you'll please remain standing for that as well.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. And Grace, thank you so much. That was beautiful. So next, it is time to pass out certificates. But what we'll do first is close court, and then that way everyone can come up to receive their certificates. I want to again celebrate and congratulate each one of you and give you the very best wishes on behalf of the Eastern District of Tennessee. The Daughters of the American Revolution have graciously provided refreshments for a celebration, which will immediately follow this ceremony next door in the small assembly room. And so you'll receive direction on how to come up and when your name is called to receive your certificate here. There will also be opportunities for photos at the end after certificates are passed out. But with that, Ms. Billingsley, if you will please come to the podium to close court.
All rise. This honorable court stands adjourned.
Hello. Okay, for handing them out, we will start with person 1. I will say your name. If you can come across, you will get your certificate. If you are done and don't want to stay for any additional pictures, from there you are free to leave. If you would like additional pictures, I'm going to ask that you return to your seat because this is somewhat of a small space until everyone's received their certificate, and then we will form a new line for you to be able to take pictures with the judge and your family. All right. Okay, you can sit down until, if the first row can be standing, because I will be calling you first by name. And then as we go through, of course, each row will come through to get your certificate. Tui Tran. Yes. Lenora Mustafi. Zaylee Knight. Elvira Krasnicki. Sonia Links. Maria Knopf. Emily Busain. Ghislaine Gallup. Alessandro Carozzo. Emilio, sorry. Cristina Caceres Paredes. Casimira Golonka. Clara Uliano. Teodoro Torres. Karen Hans. Nina Moridis. Nayan Bahen Patel. Sarj Ben Brambat. Michael Kezruani. Okay. Kevin Kesarwani. Tan Fan. Elsa Holmes. Robert Van Riet. Regina Lundquist. Marcus Stewart. Jihyun Jun. Beatrice McCabe. Judith Mossetti. Maria Jamerson. Mario Garcia Zavala. Isabel Jackson. Foramben Chaudhry. Norman Manella. Victoriana Fabian de Gomez. Kush Kumar Patel. Jocelyn Howard. Andrea Morris. Marlene Cervantes Guerrero. Mina Mystery. Girish Kumar Mistry. Monique Spear. Bo Yang. Melinda Francisco. Kalyan Rama Murthy. Sunanda Kalyan Ram. Andreas Kirstens. Clarice Allen. James Green. Maria Guerrero Barbera. Congratulations. Ika Presley. Deepika Ben Patel. Darminton Tarapuez Landazuri. Ella Konotopchik. Aiden Martinez Ortiz. Uday Patel. Fernanda Para. Wayne Brown. Chris Velez. Emilcar Toledo Navarrete. Gerson Bonilla Flores. Vitaly Starchenko. Monique Brown. John Brown. Seung Yoon Ryu. Atri Valles. Alejandra Lozano. Nahum Zendejas Garcia. Dev Thapa. Roberto Castro. Federico Enriquez Molina. Kenia Lopez de Enriquez. Yasmin Alvarez Bermudez. Sanyukta Tula Dar. Elizabeth Ponce Rodriguez. Senwana Luevos Pedroza. Severine Chambier. Zala Chaudhry. Shaina Vaswani. Arlen Barahona Rios. Sueli Perotti. Sarah Carson. June Tang. Carlos Vega Marin. Renata Aroni. CM Malum Lepape. David Carroll. Rasmus Boltzersen. Robin Carr. John Beard. Ivy Fox. Emmanuel Kipchumba. Tony Davis. Jianbin Wang. Cebu Philip. Alexandra Hernandez. Sylvia Ullman. Okay, Geeta Ben Patel. Antonio Rivera Parra. Catherine Gray. Anton Hafner. You're welcome. Natalia Hafner. Miranda Hansen. Salvador Rivera Pineda. Susanna Yam. Juan Rodriguez Sanchez. Alexander Moten. Alina Hafner. Yan Liu. Edna Byington. David Giason. Jason Aranas. Jesus Rodriguez Gutierrez. Kim Murphy. Pablo Cotapas Avalos. Evans Kariuki. Anastasia Marti. Leonardo Farias Zenzen. Shifa Swabra. Larissa Nipper. Alexander Parkuta. Kenny Torres Vega. Johannes Zentel. Darius Segura. Theodosia Davis. Jorge Alvarez Moniz. Vilma Millian. Michael Bellamy. Lan Doe. Tatiana Petrenko. Diana Castro Ramirez. Nurjahan Pajwani. Sylvia Quimby. Lilia Urinenko. Claudia Mata Ruvalcaba. Barry Madigan. Laureen Madigan. Patrick Stebler. Christian Estrada Guzman. Benester Sibomana. Charisse Strader. Saish Kirpikar. Pierathna Hetiarachichige. Harry West, Yang Hao, Hamza Kayani, and Francisco Flores Lopez. All right. Congratulations. All right. If any of you would like pictures with the judge.